The eXp platform allows me to pour gasoline on what I'm already doing. Oh, and by the way, even though I think we have a very unique offering at Sabre without eXp, with eXp, it solves a lot of the pain points that I can't solve being a small business.
So for those who are listening, who are commercial real estate brokers, and wondering, like, why wouldn't I join? What would be a reason someone wouldn't want to join eXp, Jay?
Because they like being stuck on the commission hamster wheel and not creating financial freedom for themselves and their families by things like stock and rev share. For me, again, I'm super impact driven. I know that I could do it myself, and over the next 2 decades, right? At that point, I'd be in the business for 4 decades, and I'm sure that I could, slowly cover the entire country and, start to really make more impact through that reach on my own over time. But the eXp platform allows me to pour gasoline on what I'm already doing. Oh, and by the way, even though I think we have a very unique offering at Sabre without eXp, with eXp, it solves a lot of the pain points that I can't solve being a small business. I can't offer everybody access to health insurance. I can't automatically hire somebody due to licensing things all across the US or world for that matter, without eXp. In addition to that, again, I starved my way through my first handful of years in this business and sacrificed a lot of things to do so. And if I had different opportunities to earn income, again, like the stock or the rev share, it might have been easier for me at the beginning of my career. And again, that's what I want for other people. I don't want people to have to struggle, the way that I did to get ahead. And by the way, not many people, 2-3 years into their career are representing Starbucks and Chipotle exclusively. And I was struggling, even though I had those clients. So, I think that salesperson's draws are as bad as student debt. It's not really talked about frequently, but again, I think it's, people at the top offering out draws because it kind of keeps those younger agents in place, even when they're trained up and they want to move on to better themselves. I look at it in a very different way. If somebody wants to move on and there's a better opportunity for them, I want to help them with that better opportunity, whether Sabre, Siano are involved or not. And that's very, very different than how the rest of the industry works. The minute that I discovered eXp and what Glenn had created, I knew that, it was going to absolutely change the industry.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Jay. And so much wisdom there. And I just think about Robert Kiyosaki, right? In the cash flow quadrant, right? What side of the quadrant are you on, right? Are you on the self-employed or a W-2 employee, right? Versus business owner and investor. And it truly, finally, for the first time, in an elegant, beautiful, collaborative, amazing way, moves the broker from the left side of the quadrant over to the right side of the quadrant. And once you understand that, you're no longer renting your brokerage, you're now owning a part of a larger brokerage, right? Through stock share, through revenue share, and that unlocks freedom, right? Freedom and to give 100%. Back to the 50-50 thing at Marcus and Millichap. I thought it felt like, right? It felt like I was only good to them as if like you said, get the information, bring the deals, get the meeting, and then you got to give up 50% to your mentor. And there's definitely value there, but at a certain point that the value diminishes, and it was always the big Marcus and Millichap getting, let's say making the billions, right? Where I say now, instead of making the billions for the big, corporation, how about we make the millions and the hundreds of thousands, let's say for the agent, the troop, the troops on the ground. Now let's take the millions here. Let's take those billions and let's share it in a way that's more equitable. So any thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, I think that's right. I just think those big shops, again, their value prop is diminishing over time, and especially with work from anywhere. I was just interviewed to get my thoughts on work from home and what the office culture will look like moving forward and things of that nature. And I just laughed. I said, I want to work from anywhere. I mean, and By the way, I was at my desk in my office every day through the pandemic. It's just how I'm built. But if I decided that I wanted to get up and go anywhere right now, and I would not miss a beat. And that's the beauty of technology. And so how are these big shops going to expect those big splits to continue when, I don't really need your tools and resources the same way that I did 10, 15, 20 years ago. Oh, and by the way, I'm not coming to the office anymore. So that's my
100%. So, by the way, if you want to learn more about that, you can contact me or Jay. And to learn more about eXp Commercial, and the future of real estate, we're 100% believers, all in, and think it would be the best move if you're in the commercial real estate, luxury real estate space, residential real estate space, all of the above. Also, the business brokerage. That's another part of it too. M&A and business brokerage is opening up. It's truly the Amazon of the real estate brokerage world. And so you can learn more about that at expertcresecrets.com. You can also contact Jay, which we're going to leave his information here in a minute.